Let's get real. I am a huge dork. Like, seriously, you don't even know. And my parents are here so they could tell you stories, so be sure to find them and visit later. But seriously, let's look at the evidence. Only a dork rocks a mullet wig to school on a frequent basis. Only a dork tells grown-worthy dad jokes to get a rise out of his students when they're tired Monday morning. Only a dork makes a music video about binders using the timeless classic Baby by Justin Bieber, who probably still looks older than me. So, yeah, I'm a hot mess. And I really wouldn't have it any other way. You see, I'm a dork because that's exactly what my students need me to be. Avid taught me that if I want my students to take risks, then I have to lead by example. That if I want to help change the culture of my school, then I have to do things I've never done before. That if I want my students to be fearless, then it has to start with me. At first glance, the word limitless kind of seems counterintuitive. I mean, limits keep us safe, right? They keep us from falling off cliffs, drowning in water, maybe spending too much money, maybe. But here's the thing. Putting limits on students doesn't keep them safe, it keeps them trapped. So when our district decided to embrace Avid, I realized I couldn't put limits on myself either. I had to stop telling myself what I couldn't do and start convincing myself and my students of what we could do. The payoff from this change didn't occur immediately. It took time and patience to foster a culture where people would try, fail, and try again. No, my first, second, and even third time using wicker strategies didn't go well. My first Socratic seminar, absolute train wreck. My first binder check really made me consider therapy. My first interactive notebook, not interactive. And my first collaborative study group, don't ask about it. But you know what? My students had the courage to not give up. They tried again. Perhaps just as importantly, I tried again. Bit by bit, mistake after mistake, the culture began to shift in our school until finally, students stopped lying to themselves about what they couldn't do and began testing the limits of what they could. Eventually, I realized that if I wanted my students to truly view themselves as limitless, I would have to do a lot more than just make them laugh. That's why every year I share with my students my personal struggles with obsessive compulsive disorder, something I've been diagnosed with since 2004. You see, despite my confident appearance, I'm constantly waging a battle with my internal emotions because my brain doesn't process information correctly. For years, I wondered if I would find some form of self-worth. However, Avid taught me and helped me view my disorder as an opportunity, something I could use to motivate students to believe in themselves, even and especially if they're not sure if they should. And now, I view this challenge as an asset to develop belief instead of shame and embarrassment. Since Avid helped change the culture of our school, it is now common to receive emails like the one I got from Jose Duran, excitedly telling me about his acceptance to his dream school, the University of Idaho. It is now common for students to challenge what's possible, like Diana Sauceda did when, against some of her family's initial anxiety and fears, she attended school away from her family to pursue a degree in nursing. It is now common for students to completely shatter all expectations, like Ana Maria Balcazar did when, after her high school graduation, she approached me about being a tutor while she attended school to become a teacher. That is the power of Avid. When done right, it helps everyone, teachers, students, and dorks alike see that truly they are limitless. Thank you.